Hi, I'm Dag Bango from the National Geographic. Today I'm going to take you back in time to look at the prehistoric cultures of the Americas. Let's go for a ride, mates. Let's go. We're on our way to check out an ancient paleo artifact site. I'm excited. After hours of driving, we finally arrived at the paleo site. Come on, let's go take a look. We're here to meet Professor Jaden McKernan, who's a professor at a university who knows just a little bit more about the paleo period than I do. There he is right now. Hey, great to meet you, sir.
Welcome to the ancient paleo artifact site.
So why don't you tell me a little about it?
Many artifacts have been found here, but some are yet to be discovered.
That's that artifact. Is that new? I'm going in.
Good eye.
I'm going in. It's quite cold, but I've got it in my sights. Well, look at this.
Oh, what a find.
This appears to be from the paleo period. It is an arrowhead used primarily for mammoth hunting. It's rounder and bigger to take down one of these mammoths. I'm back after getting soaked to find that artifact. Luckily, I brought an extra set of clothes. Let's rejoin with Jaden McKernan to tell us a little about the site.
We found artifacts over there and there, and right down there we found a male and female mammoth. We assume they were hunted down together.
Wow, what a tragic love story. Well, that was interesting. We're off to another time period. This time, it's the Archaics. Let's go take a look. We're here at another fascinating site to look a little bit at the Archaic time period. And this time, we're meeting with Professor Zane Sayre to tell us a little bit about it. Let's go. There's Professor Zane Sayre over there to tell us a little bit more about the Archaic artifacts. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too, Derek. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about the artifacts you found here?
Well, right over there we have a wide range of archaic artifacts such as arrowheads and other tools like that. Then over here we have one of the oldest cave paintings in the Archaic period.
Magnificent.
Yeah, it seems to depict a human hunting an animal with some kind of spear. Well, up here is where we found the majority of the arrowheads on site. This is one of the best specimens right here.
Wow, this is magnificent. As you can see, the projectiles are much smaller than what they used in the paleo time period. This is because mammoths went extinct, so they didn't need such big projectile points to hunt the game. This is truly wonderful.
This is another tool used by the Archaic people. It's called an atlatl.
Wow, what a clear shot by Zane Sayre, the expert on atlatls. There's no doubt that the Archaic would use this because it's so effective at hunting. This is quite a tool. We're on our way to another ancient artifact site. This time, it's for the woodland time period. Let's go. We're here with another expert from the prehistoric cultures of the Americas. This time, I'm meeting with Mr. Raina May. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too. Over here I have a tool from the woodland period. It's very effective in hunting.
Why don't you show us how it's done?
I will do that.
This is quite a fascinating tool. Wow, that's quite effective. And what really put apart the woodland from the Archaic people is that this was so much more effective at hunting than, say, the atlatl, and that's why they were so much better than the Archaic people.
And over here we have a ceramic pot from the woodland period. It may look simple, but it was very resourceful. You could carry food and water in it, and it just kept everything cleaner, and it just made their society a lot more modern.
This is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful work. After weeks of walking, me and my colleague, Jaden McKernan, have finally arrived at our final site, the site of the Mississippians. Let's go take a look, eh? Meeting up with the professor at Howard University, Mr. Jeremy McKinnon. It's nice to meet you, sir.
It's nice to meet you too, Derek.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Mississippians?
Well, what's really interesting about the Mississippians is they were one of the first Native American civilizations to use walls as a form of defense and just to, I don't know, just surround their cities. So.
Very fascinating. Let's go take a look inside and see what we can find. After entering the walls, you can see this beautiful and extensive garden in front of me. This contained food such as corn and squash that was able to feed hundreds of people. It contained vitamins and nutrients that was very helpful to these Native Americans. Remember what you learned today. I'm Derek Banger for the National Geographic, signing off.